asking if I care about equality. So you're saying I should be a man? Why would I want to do that?
Hey guys, Moist Critical here. I know that I just recently came back from a brief hiatus after saying something extremely retarded, but I am back now just to tell you that I may need to take another break because I may or may not have a pack of wildebeest transgenders who found me, and for the safety of myself and my butthole, I may need to move. So that being said, oh no, they're called.
Listen up, ladies. Since these men voted for Donald Trump, we are going to start this 4B movement. We're going to stop having premarital sex. We are going to stop having rosters of men that we're talking to all the time. We are going to start reading the Bible, start cleaning and learning how to cook. That'll show.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to, what is this, episode 30? Episode 35 of Go Boom Live. Hi. How's it going, everybody? I was like in the middle of a upload or of like a scheduled upload for my Bible channel. So if you guys don't follow there and you want me to read the Bible to you, please take a look at my Bible channel, Bible Time with Melanie Mac, where I upload pretty much every day, except for some exceptions. But other than that, every day. So, how's it going, chat? Am I Mexican? I may or may not. I'm either in Mexico still with a green screen, or I made it back. It depends on if I'm going to continue this arc. Oh my goodness, I need to show you guys. Hold on, let me get this done really quick. It's just going to take 2 seconds, and then I will. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out if the joke is played out or if I need to continue it. So, but I didn't make myself get back. So I really need to, I think I've got like 2 more in me that I can come up with that will complete that arc, that character arc. So didn't know you had a Bible channel. That's cool. Thank you. Yes, we are in Acts now. We have, and I started at the beginning, so I have quite a lot of Bible videos there if you have not seen them yet. Okay. All right. Got that one scheduled. So, I do not. Are you talking? Oh, okay. Hold on. I see someone hating on one of my friends. No, dude. Okay, so, oh yeah, let me show you for those who didn't see it. JR says to learn Spanish so you can continue the arc. Oh, okay, I'll work on it. Maybe I should install Duolingo. Okay, hold on, let me get a couple of these real quick. We got Tom Barry Masta dropped a 50, some support for the stream. Thank you. You're always so supportive. And it means a lot. So thank you so much. And we've got Ron Duncan with the 20. It's my birthday tomorrow. Down 75 pounds. Wow. That's amazing. 75 pounds. Yay, Ketovore. Good job. Y'all know I'm a huge fan of carnivore/keto. I've been on the carnivore diet for carnivore lifestyle, I should say, because it's more than just a diet. You know what I mean? Like, it's a lifestyle. For 5 years for me, and yeah, I'm a big fan. It's changed my life, really, my health. Even though whether somebody needs to lose weight or not, like I've not had weight issues, but it just health reasons, man, changed my life. So keto and carnivore are incredible. I definitely am a fan of those. I'd like to send you a preview of the content and things I'm working on for my upcoming channel. I could use feedback. Can I send it this weekend? Oh, nice. Well, Maybe send it to like my mods on Discord, and they can post it in the mod section and pass along my feedback. I don't do one-on-one conversations with people, with followers and stuff, like, not to be rude, but it's just it's just a thing for everybody involved. It's just like I've had stalker situations before, and I don't think that you are one, but it just is better for everybody involved, because then there's also people who try to scam people, and there's scammers out there who will say, hey, message me on this app or that app, and they think they're having an actual one-on-one conversation with me. Well, because I have this policy, if somebody's having a one-on-one conversation with you, it's not me, because I don't do that. Especially not on some third-party app. Okay, so we've got Dark Matter with the $4.99. God bless you, Melanie. Looking forward to your next members-only video. Thank you. I really need to do that. I fell off track with the members-only videos after getting sick and just like the craziness that has been this new year so far. So thank you for the reminder of that. So guys, if you are a member here on YouTube, I do have members only videos, and I have some uploaded already, and I'll have to work on adding some more. I like to do once a week ideally. So hold on, let me pull up, for those who don't know, where is okay, hold on. Let me pull up, for those who don't know, this arc I'm on, the deport arc, that I got deported arc, okay? It's so funny. Some people actually think it's real. I'm just going to show one. I have a series of shorts on it. I think I forgot to upload one on YouTube, actually, but it's on like Instagram, posted them on X, so on and so forth. Okay, I'm just going to post one. Or I'm just going to share one right here, and then we can, but here it is. And then you can, if you want to watch the others, you can.
Y arriba yo, mi papá y la chona.
I don't know if does it have audio that I'm sharing there? Anyway, that's been a thing. So I've been on that arc. It's been fun. Some people don't like the joke, but a lot of people do like the joke. So I've been having fun with it. So I do need to, I'm thinking I need a couple more, to close that arc. So we'll just say I'm in Mexico right now, streaming from a green screen to make it look like I'm back in Texas. That's what we're going to roll with. JR says, why do white people hate that you are Mexican now? I know, the racism. They hate me for being Mexican. What is going on with these woke liberals? I'm surprised they haven't asked me to clean their toilets yet. All right, we've got AVJR with a $4.99. Hi, can you pray for my pastor and his family? My pastor's father is in the hospital. My church, Freedom Church, prayed for a miracle. Thank you. I will definitely keep your pastor's father in my prayers. Guys, let's definitely keep him in our prayers. Let's pray for a miracle that he will be okay. We have the Outlaw Gamer with the $10 says, what's up, Melly Mel? Have you heard about the DJ Academic scandal? No, I don't even know who that is. DJ Academic scandal? DJ Academics scandal. Under fire over what? Oh, another grooming allegation. Disturbing comments. Who is this? Some popular DJ I don't know about? Is he actually popular or no? Yes, I need that sepia filter for my Mexico stuff. That's my problem. That's why. Okay. Let's go ahead and see what this is about. So this is a DJ apparently. Probably fake draw. Yeah, that's what I can't help but every time I hear some sort of scandal or something, my immediate reaction is to not believe it. Cause, especially if it's somebody who has some level of fame or something. All right, let's go ahead and see. So the brief: DJ academics faced backlash after making inappropriate comments to a teenager during a live stream. Okay. Aired the incident. They aired it, praising the team for his mature responses and criticizing his behavior following the controversy. So he's on Twitch and he got suspended. He had later acknowledged his mistake, calling it a teachable moment. Okay. So in the disturbing video, do they actually just have the video? Okay, I don't know. Okay. In the video, he asked the teen if he would let this live streamer seduce him. Said he wanted to. Oh my gosh. Would you let what the did he know this was a child that he was talking to? Or so he was on the video with him. Why not? He asked in the video. You always wanted me to be next to you. Bro, ugh, this is gross. Ew. That's all I'm gonna get into that right now. That's weird. What the freaking crap? And then on live, oh my gosh, this is just okay. Wow. Okay, how is your bunny? Do you keep a rabbit alone? Oh, she's doing great. Like some people are like, oh, post her more. I need to post her more. I haven't in a minute. But yeah, she's doing great. I don't have another bunny with her because she's happy right now. I think like if she shows any sign of loneliness or something, then I would get her a buddy, but she's good. Like the cats and the dog will go up to her and she'll interact with them and she's good. I don't think she's I feel like if I got another bunny, I don't know, that could be what if they don't get along? You know what I mean? But yeah, she's doing well. She's a happy bunny. Now the new cat, Edward, I don't let Edward out in that general area where the bunny is unless I can monitor because Edward has taken an interest to May the bunny. He is fascinated with her every time because right now I keep that cat because like he still isn't used to Coltrane right here and stuff too. They do fine though. There's not been any fights since they've been out, but yeah, I keep him in my bedroom, and then I'll let him out when I can monitor him, and then when I sleep, then the cat attacks my feet and stuff. It's a fun time. Anyway. But yeah, he's taken an interest in the bunny. But then the last time that he was trying to look at the bunny, trying to play with the bunny, May isn't scared of him at all. That's what I don't get. Is it's like sometimes May acts scared of me. And it's like, I have proven myself that I'm not going to hurt this bunny. And I have been giving this bunny treats and food and taking care of her and cleaning her cage every day. And she's like timid with me, but then the cat who has taken an interest to her and has claws and can murder her, then she's like, oh, who's this? And she will look up and get up like to him. And last time that my cat or that Edward did that and was looking at her, he was scared of the bunny. It's kind of hilarious because that bunny was like, May was not scared at all and was just like, hey, what's up with you? And it scared the cat a little bit. So that was funny. We got Benimation with a 5 says, got a favorite anime film. I would say like actual anime movie. My favorite would probably be Howl's Moving Castle. I love it. It's one of the best ever things. Okay, so we've got J Lord with the Australian 5 says, To see true racism, look up the slave Escrava Anastasia. That poor woman. That's true racism. I'm scared to Google these things. Let's see. Escrava Anastasia is a popular folk saint venerated in Brazil, an enslaved woman of African descent. Yikes. Okay, I'll have to look into that one of these days. We got Zeb with the 20 with the butter emote. Thank you so much, Zeb. If you guys want butter emotes on YouTube, then yeah, join my you can join the memberships on Melanie Mac Go Boom on my YouTube channel, and you will get access to those emotes, members only videos, and yeah, and a badge next to your name. All right, we got Tony who says boycott the Super Bowl. No more rigged NFL crap, dude. I am over it with the Super Bowl. Like, so freaking over it. Like, I might not even watch it. And I've always watched the Super Bowl. Always, ever since I was a kid. But I don't know. I kind of have no interest in this one. None. So I may not be watching. I don't want to see Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce plastered on the screen everywhere. I'm just kind of over it. We've got Ron Duncan with a 5. Like my testimony, it's not a conversation, but getting feedback after through the mods is fine. Yes, that would be great. I will try my best to get to that. And plus, they can give you some feedback on the video too if you want that. All right, look at this. We got a member. John Japan 8363 became a member on YouTube. Thank you so much. Enjoy that butter badge, and I hope you enjoy the members only videos. Someone is asking me to say my favorite word on stream. I really I would love to, but YouTube is not going to be happy about that. Hold on, let's see. Let me make sure I'm doing this right. Okay, here we go. Satan is a All right, we got Tony with the Mexican 20. Yes, I can spin this in Mexico since I've been deported. We are waiting for you here after your deportation. All right. We're going to have a LAN party, play some video games. Let's go. Okay, let me make sure I got on Rumble's side because I thought I saw one. Oh, here we go. Let's pull that up on Rumble with the $1 Melanie. You can always try to sneak back over the border to get back into the States. Stay tuned. Stay tuned because the deportation arc is not over. Oh, yeah. I saw some hilarious Selena Gomez fake crying videos. Let me see if I can pull that up. I saw a couple really fun videos on TikTok earlier. I'm getting like these. Okay. Let me look for my favorite one. I got to show you guys. Okay. There's a couple good ones I saw today. One of the like a couple of the Selena Gomez ones, and then other stuff. Oops. I need to share it. Okay, share screen with audio. It says me when the screen asks if I want to donate $1, but I don't because that $1 is mine.
So sorry. I wish I could do something, but I can't. I don't know what to do. I'll try everything. I'm so sorry. I wish I could.
That's so funny. And then also, this isn't on a Selena Gomez video, but it's still funny. I was like, oh my goodness, this is amazing. Let's pull this up. I hear that's the thing about those things. JR says never donate. That's the thing is I don't even know if they make it to the charity when that happens. It's crazy. So it says, I sentence you to 4 years of more affordable living and no war on liberals. It's hilarious. That's what I don't get when people are like, you voted for this. How are you now you voted for this. Just know this is what you're gonna get. Now that Trump's in office, you voted for this. It's like, yeah. Like we're like anybody who's voted for Trump is gonna regret it. I don't think so. It's like, oh, yay, we get more affordable living and all that good stuff. All these great things. Getting the troons out of the military. All this stuff. So far, so good. All right. So we also have this. I didn't see this yet, but I wanted to react to it. Liberals think that MAGA regrets voting for Trump. She says, I'm genuinely curious. Is there anyone who voted for Trump who is regretting it at all after seeing the events of the last few days? What do they not like? What is it that they don't like? Getting the illegals out? The illegal criminals out? You know, these are people who are hurting women.
Do you hear the people singing the song of angry people who...
Are these libs that delusional that they think that anybody is going to be like, oh no, oh, bring Biden back? Like, bro, delusion. I swear. What is even going on? I mean, Trump's been working hard. He has just been on point. All right, we've got J Lord with the Australian 5 who says people who think they are trans are victims, not they need love and prayer and gospel, not mockery. Here's the thing about my thing on that. I'm kind of like mixed on that. On one hand, yes, they do need our love and prayers, but also we do need to mock this stuff because society has accepted it. They've turned it into something crazy. And at some point, you got to bring shame back. There are shameful acts and they were shamed for a reason because they are shameful. And if we keep walking on eggshells and tiptoeing over something as outrageous as a man pretending to be a woman, like literally it's a whole man pretending to be a woman or a woman pretending to be a man. It's like, this is a joke. This is something that everybody, like it was always shameful or people laughed at it. And it's like now all of a sudden it's, oh, we can't shame. It's like, dude, this is how they normalized it. So no, we do need a level of shame involved in it so that it won't be normalized because it's not normal. There's nothing normal about it. That being said, yes, we absolutely should be praying for these people and we should want them to find Jesus and we should want them to live their life as their actual gender. So yeah, that's just the thing. And same thing with like people who get mad at me for saying, it's like, they're just like, oh, you're a Christian and you say the F slur. And it's just like, bro, you're mad at me for using a word because it is a shame. Like it puts shame to the activity, but that's what it is. It's like, are we going to suddenly use nicer words for, oh, we can't use the word thief anymore because that's putting shame toward thieves. And it's like, but it's what it is. So no, shameful behavior needs to be known as shameful behavior. We should pray for these people that they do better, but we shouldn't, the whole thing is because this is what society did with the whole gay thing, right? First of all, they started calling it gay, which gay is a good word. Gay means happy. So they took sodomite and changed it to gay because, oh, gay sounds nicer, right? And that's how they normalized it. They started calling it something nicer. And then they started making up this fake reality, this whole fake notion that sexualities exist. Sexualities are not a thing. It's a whole fake thing. God made man and woman. God made woman for man. And anything that isn't that, anything that's outside of that is not a sexuality. It's perversion. Like that, as per the Bible, anything that is outside of a man and a woman in the confines of marriage is perversion. People don't like to hear that, but it is what it is. Like, it's the truth. So whenever we use all these softer words to describe stuff, oh, now I can't say this, I can't say that because that's offensive now. It's like, Jace's thief is not a slur. Exactly. Neither was. But people want to make up that it is now. But guess what? If we keep tiptoeing and walking on eggshells and saying, oh, okay, well, now I'm not going to say this word because it's a slur now. Well, then they can do the same thing down the road with the word thief. Why can't they do it with that? Oh, no, they were born that way. They were born wanting to steal stuff. So let's not call them thief. Let's call them something else that they make up, right? They can keep doing that with anything. They could do that with pedos too, which they're trying to with the whole map thing. Before you know it, if we would have kept down this woke path, then people would have just said the same thing. Oh, don't call that person a pedo, call them a map. It's retarded. So it's like, no, we can't be walking on eggshells when it comes to things of that what the Bible calls abomination and what is shameful as per the Bible. We can't be changing ideology. We can't be changing reality. Oh, it's just a sexuality and people put their identity in it. This is why they did it. They want to compare it to somebody being black or something. You can't help being black. So therefore, of course, it's wrong to shame someone for being black because there's nothing wrong with being black. So this is how they manipulated people to normalize perversion. Is they were like, oh, okay, well, now let's call sodomy. Let's just call that gay now, which is happy and nice. And let's say that it's just a sexuality now. Well, now you got people normalizing it. And now you got, if you speak against it, it's, well, that's their identity. It's all a freaking psyop. No, that's why I don't like calling people, oh, that's a gay person. No, that's a person who is committing, they may be committing sodomy. They may be committing abomination of a sin, but that shouldn't be their identity. They need to accept Jesus Christ and turn from that shameful action. That's what the reality is. Sexualities are not real. It's perversion. It just is. And some people don't like it to hear that and they think it's mean, but it's truth. It's truth. So yeah, everybody who participates in those things, I obviously want them to find Jesus and turn from it. But if we keep validating them in these things and telling them that it's okay, then, how do you expect someone to repent if they're being told that the perversion and sin against God that they're doing is okay? Otterloop shares 1 Timothy 5:20, those who persist in sin should be rebuked in front of everyone so that the others will stand in fear of sin. Thank you. Thank you for sharing that. But yeah, it's just like, I'm sick and tired of, as a Christian, being told that we have to conform to the world and conform to worldly ideologies that are counter to the Bible, or use nice worldly words that are counter to the Bible. It's like, no, I will choose God, and I'm not going to play this make-believe game. Not going to do it. So yeah, we definitely should pray for these people, and we should want them to win, right? So if somebody who has lived a life of sodomy, right? Let's say that they come to Jesus, and it's like, and they're walking with Jesus, and so they've disavowed that lifestyle, and they are moving forward away from that sin. It's like, yay, let's go. We need to cheer for them and be happy for them. So yeah, that's definitely a thing. But when they're but we shouldn't validate them in their sins or in their temptations. Nobody should wear the label of their temptation, and everybody's going to have sinful temptations. It's going to look different for different people on what sins they're tempted with, but walk with Jesus and overcome that, and don't validate living a lifestyle of that sin. We can't validate it. So Hunter says, "Hi, I'm here for now. Hi, you're just here in time for the fire and brimstone. Thank you for hanging out." All right, so let's see what we got here. We have Cramerica Industries, the 9.99 says, "Hi, Melanie. Thanks so much for the Bible readings. I was wondering, where did the Go Boom part of your channel's name come from? It's hilarious." Thank you. Well, what happened was I started, right before I started this channel, I had another channel that I used to upload just a bunch of random stuff on called just Melanie Mac on YouTube. And I don't know what to do with that channel. That was like, I grew it to over 300 something thousand subscribers. But I did all kinds of random stuff on it. I started that channel back in 2009. So anyway, I worked in the gaming industry for a long time. I did a lot of hosting and stuff for like online television and events, like gaming events and all this kind of stuff. Well, then once all the COVID crap started happening and once the COVID jab, like all these other streamers and stuff were saying, guys, get the jab or you're selfish and this, that, and the other. And at that time, I wasn't going to get no jab. I was like, these people need a voice of reason. So I was like, hey, if you don't want to get the jab, don't get it. Like, I didn't get it. And I said, that's fine. If people want to call you selfish, well, then whatever, be selfish. But like, you got to look out for yourself. And oh my goodness, I got so dogpiled by people in the gaming industry, fellow streamers, all that. I lost like 90% plus of my peers who I had been working with or just friends with in the industry or the streaming space, all that kind of stuff. They were pulling up posts that I made on forums, the anti-gay posts and stuff. Because when I was a teenager, yeah, I was like really strong in my faith. So I was speaking out against all this gay crap when I was a teenager on message boards. And they found those posts and were posting those everywhere and everyone trying to cancel me. And so I ended up getting blacklisted from the gaming industry, all that stuff. I knew this stuff was going to happen. I knew it because, I knew what the gaming industry was like, right? Having been in it for a while. So at the time I was just like, okay, well, I was like, I can always just be a nutritionist or get into personal training and stuff. Cause I wanted to be like a carnivore or a keto nutritionist because I'm just really passionate about that. I thought I was just going to be done with this whole space. Cause I don't know. It just seemed like that was probably what was going to happen. So, at that time, that all happened, but then some people, I didn't even know that there was an anti-woke space, if you will, for the most part. I did know about the quartering not long before that because he did defend me when people came after me because I was talking about like Lara Croft and how I liked her classic design better. So people came after me, called me an internalized misogynist and this and that. So the quartering made videos about that. That's how we became friends. So it was like, I don't know, a year before that or something. So anyway, at that time, then Jeremy the quartering, he already was telling me, you need a social commentary channel, start one, like you need to get your opinions out there and this and that. And I just was putting it off. And so finally at this point, after I'd already been dogpiled and lost all the, lost most people in the gaming industry who I was friends with and the opportunities and stuff, I was like, okay, I'll start this channel. And I was going to call it Melanie Mac Unleashed. Because I was like, okay, well, now that I'm not relying on the mainstream gaming industry, I can actually be unfiltered in the things that I say. Because, when you're working at events on television and this and that, and you have to be brand friendly. I mean, there's some things you can't be vocal about, So I was like, yeah, I have freedom now. So I was going to call it Melanie Mac Unleashed. And then one day it just came to me. I don't know how, but I was like, Melanie Mac Go Boom. Like that just sounded way more fun. I was like, Melanie Mac Go Boom. I like this. Like, let's go boom. Let's just go boom. So it was so random, but it just came to me. So that's what I did. All right, we got Ryan Stone with the 5. Melly, Haven't tuned in for a while. Missed you. Love you. Thank you. America's getting great again. Good times. Right on. I am so excited. America is getting great again. So Donald Trump is doing work. American Legends says the right hates you too because you're an authentic Christian who lives the life of a Christian. That's the thing, is the Bible tells us that, you know, the world hated God, the world hated Jesus Christ, and those of us who speak God's word will be hated too. So yeah, I mean, thankfully the right has a lot more Christians, or people grounded in Christian values at least. But there's still, yeah, I'll get hate from both sides of the aisle. Just like whenever the RNC stuff was going on, I spoke out against that demonic prayer, and on X, I lost like 1,000 followers on X whenever I spoke out against that demonic prayer, that Hindu prayer that was, or I don't know, whatever it was, to that Wagyu beef demon. I lost a lot of followers. People were like, you're trying to sabotage Trump and this and that. And it was like, no, I'm not trying to sabotage Trump, but I'm not going to sit here and not talk about that they just had a prayer to a demon over our country and just cursed our country praying to this demon. So I spoke out against that, lost a bunch of followers, whatever. But this stuff happens. That's the thing, is I'm not afraid about losing followers. Like, ever since I got like that dog pile that first time I got blacklisted from the gaming industry, it's just been, hey, my thing is I'm here to speak with conviction. I'm here to like, I don't care who I make mad. I don't care if it comes to a point where I lose all my followers and I can't do this anymore, then so be it. But like, I didn't do all this. I didn't get blacklisted from this just to pander to people. So, hey, I'm going to speak truth. I'm going to speak what I feel led to speak. And if people are mad and unfollow, that's fine. I don't do it for the followers. I am following Jesus Christ, and I talk about the things that I feel convicted to talk about. So if it makes people mad, it makes people mad. But hey, that's fine. Nobody has to follow me, but I will continue. I will continue talking about the things that I feel convicted to talk about. It's just how it is. So people can call me a lot of things, but pretending like I'm some grifter or something, kind of hilarious. I think people forget what grifter means, because last I checked, saying things that you know you're going to lose followers for, but doing it anyway isn't really a grift. But okay. We've got Aiden with the $9.99. Look up the Dark Fit. It's death metal themed Christian apparel. Ooh. The Dark Fit. The Dark Fit. Let's see. Oh, let me pull this up. I like the sound of this. Okay. Christian apparel. So we've got, oh, look, that says love your enemies. Okay. Oh, these are patches. Here's the long sleeves. Oh, this is cool. King of Kings. Oh, I love it. Do they have like hoodies? Got t-shirts. Look at that Bone Crusher design. I love it. What about hoodies? Here we go with the hoodies. Oh, we got the vintage wash. Premium pullover hoodies. Oh, these are cool. I love this one, the King of Kings one. I really like that. I'm probably going to get one. Let's look at it. King of Kings. Oh my goodness, that is awesome. Okay, I was making sure. I was like, what about when the hood's down? How much of it can you see? All right. Oh, I need. Okay, I love it. I want that one. Well, thank you for sharing that. That is so cool. We've got Dyan Johnson, who became a member. Thank you so much. Thank you for becoming a member on YouTube. I have some members-only videos already uploaded, and then I have to get back to uploading more. Hopefully on a weekly basis again. That would be great. I'm still getting in the swing of things after it's January is already almost over, and I just have not been fully back on the swing of things yet, but we're getting there now. And then enjoy the butter badge next to your name and emotes. Phoenix with the $10 says mockery is a weapon of God, for humor shatters the illusion that the golden calf is worthy of worship. I mean, just look at Elijah in the Bible, how he mocked them for their demon they were praying to, right? Their false god. So it's just like, I think there's a healthy way to use mockery. It depends on the situation. Pray for discernment and stuff. Like, I don't claim to be perfect. There's times where I'm out of line sometimes. But I pray for discernment and repent if I feel like I've crossed the line. We've got Yasuke Gigasaki. Did they make you change your name? Oh no, I can't read this. Bible ESV. I do like reading the ESV. Let's see. So wait. I'm gonna try to I'm probably gonna be way off. This is funny. Does it say oh, I was gonna try to see if I could figure this out, but man, I don't know. I can't do it. Compare the Bible ESV. I don't know. Okay. I can't do it. I'm a bad Mexican. I'm not a good Mexican. But yeah. All right. Well, but yeah, ESV, that's my favorite translation, I would say. I've been reading ESV or on the Bible channel, I read NLT because I feel like it's just really easy to understand for people. And ESV is also really easy to read compared to, like, something like King James and stuff. But yeah, I'm a big fan of the ESV. Ryan with the 10 says, how will you reach out to more women? Do you donate to a charity and go to church? Do you think do you think Musk is a Nazi? Do you like Grimes music? Do you have friends? Do you have a Valentine? Some your butter is good. Okay, there's a lot of questions. First, how will you reach out to more women? Well, most of my demographics are men. It's just how it is. I'm happy to reach women who want to watch my stuff. That'd be great. I don't really have a strategy per se of like, I need to reach more women or I need to reach more of this demographic. I just make what I feel convicted to make in terms of content, and the people who will watch it are going to be there. Now on my X account, sometimes when I make those like video, I like to do a mix of things, because obviously I talk about the Bible and I talk about things, and on my Bible channel I do that exclusively, like the Bible stuff and Bible topics. But on some of my own stuff, I kind of mix it up. Like, yeah, I talk about Bible stuff and I talk about what's going on in the world and the problems and all that kind of stuff and how we need Jesus. But then I also just I like humor a lot, so I post a bunch of retarded humor too. So it's kind of a mix of things. I think I just reach a lot of men because I grew up with brothers and I have humor that is like theirs, very similar. And that's just what I'm used to. I'm used to just like hanging out with my brothers, and a lot of the jokes and stuff you see me make are like jokes I would make with my brothers. And yeah, I kind of like was a tomboy in that way, in that respect, in that I just grew up with brothers. I like sports, I like male hobbies and things like that. And I think that's one reason why I reach a bunch of men on my stuff, because it's just like, that's who, humor wise and all that kind of stuff, I relate to it. All right, so do you donate to a charity and go to a church? In terms of charities, I personally prefer to donate to people in need more than a charity, because a lot of charities are not real, or it's just going into the pockets of whatever the organizer is or something like that. So I don't trust most charities. So I prefer to actually put that toward, like if somebody has medical expense and they need help, or somebody, things like that. the Gifts and Go campaigns, things like that. I like to do that kind of stuff. But in terms of like when I do things like that, I don't like to highlight that I do things like that, because when we do stuff when we help others, the Bible talks about that when you're doing charity for others, like don't let your left hand know what your right hand is doing. Like we shouldn't try to glorify ourselves in doing that. So when I do these things, I'm not posting about it. And church, I'm trying to find an actual like home church. I do go to church with my parents. We've been looking around and stuff. But there's kind of one that we that we have been going to, but we're kind of wanting to find another one, but we're a little burnt out of trying to find a church that we actually really like a lot. It's tough. A lot of the churches have been infiltrated by a bunch of different things. There's like woke ideology in the churches sometimes, and then I don't know. But I typically go to Baptist church. But that's definitely, I need to do better at like finding a home church that I like stick to and that I go every week, all that kind of stuff. So I've been slacking a little bit in that department. Do you think Musk is a Nazi? No, I don't. Do you like Grimes music? I don't really listen to Grimes. I think I've heard like 1 or 2 songs of hers, but I listen to metalcore mostly. Do you have friends? Yes, I do. Do you have a Valentine? Lara Croft is my Valentine this year, like she was last year. I will be playing the Tomb Raider 4 through 6 remasters. So that's how I'll be spending my Valentine's Day. I look forward to it. I haven't tried that peanut butter, by the way. That specific brand of peanut butter. I am a carnivore, so I do carnivore diet. I mean, sometimes I'll eat cheat meals or whatever you call it, but yes, on release day, Valentine's Day is the release day for the Tomb Raider 4 through 6 remasters. And I made a video on this while I stream it. I think I really want to, honestly. What day does that fall on? A Friday. Ooh. Huh. It depends on if I have like plans with family, because I do spend like Friday through the weekends with family usually, but this is a very special occasion, so we'll see. I'll have to figure that out. Oh my gosh, hold on. We got a Wombo. Kevin Hunts with the 50. Thank you so much, Kevin. You are a hot Mexican. Oh my gosh. Need more like you. Thank you, Kevin. You're amazing. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. We are family. We're all Mexican here today. Where is the main broadcast? I'd say the main one is Melanie Mac Go Boom on YouTube, but I'm also streaming on X. I'm streaming on Twitch. I'm streaming on Rumble. But the main hub, I would say, would be the YouTube channel, Melanie Mac Go Boom. Hold on, let me get these Rumble rants so I can show some love to Rumble. So, all right, we've got TZ76 Patriot with the $10 says, what are your top 3 vampire films? Ooh, I like the first Underworld movie is my favorite movie ever. So definitely got to go with the first Underworld movie. Let me think. Other vampire films. I like, you know what? This is funny. I think it's so underrated. Is Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter. It's so underrated. Let's see. Third vampire. There's that comedy. There is a comedy. What We Do in the Shadows. I like the movie. The movie is hilarious. I tried to watch the show and I just didn't like it. I thought it was kind of gross. I didn't like the humor. It just had like way too much like sexual humor in it. And I just don't really think that's funny. So I didn't like that. Addicted to Dr. We got Dr. Here. Your collaboration vid with Razor was cool. Any others planned? Thank you. I had a lot of fun. That was a great time. I do have that video up on Rumble and YouTube. If you guys haven't seen it, we talk about Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 and if we think that it's woke. I do definitely want to do other collabs down the road. That was the first collab I've done on the Go Boom channel. So it went well. It was fun. So I definitely would like to do more for sure. Father Rotten with the $5 says, random confession. I really, really liked the first Spyro. It's number 2 after Soul Reaver for me. I apologize. Still play NMS. So sorry. Why are you sorry? That's cool. That's cool. Okay, we've got Grinning Winner 9 with a 5 says, you should come to the Catholic Church. Well, I am a Protestant. Damien Mar UFO with the 5 says, take me to church. Publish my confession. Thank you so much. Oh, the old school Nosferatu is good. I didn't watch the new one, but I did watch the old one. And it's good. Do I believe vampires are real? Well, I believe demons are real, so... but vampires, unfortunately not. Oh, probably fortunately not. We've got Salty Sasquatch with the 2s who asked, will you be at MegaCon? Currently, no. I mean, I don't have any plans to, so probably not. One of these days, it would be fun. I was supposed to go last year and didn't go, but one of these days, I need to go to MegaCon. So... what is a demon, though? Fallen angels. Read the Bible. Read the Bible. What is the difference between angels and demons? Sin. Sin is the difference. The fallen angels fell to sin. They followed Satan. And they're evil. And angels are not evil. So, yeah. Oh yeah, arrogancy, yeah, pride. That's really like, that was Satan's sin there, pride in it. Hybrids. Now the hybrids are Nephilim. The angel. Okay, so fallen angels reproduced with women and created Nephilim hybrids. Now, and they were evil too. Granted, there's also, I want to say, like, the Book of Enoch talks about even animal hybrids. I don't know how true, because like the Book of Enoch is not canon Bible, so I don't, just take that with like, use your discernment when reading stuff like that. But I don't know. I'm like, is it possible that but the actual like canon Bible talks about the fallen angel human hybrids, but in terms of animal ones, that would be pretty freaking creepy too, but I don't know if those are real. Why can't you find the third gold bar in Tomb Raider 1? Okay, now this is the one that I miss the most. Is if you actually go in that... okay, if you don't want to hear any spoiler on this, then don't listen. But if you genuinely want to find that third gold bar, it's probably this one. I would bet it's this one. There is like this garden room. And in the garden room, if you go up to the freaking... well, it's not gold. It's a bar and then you turn it to gold. But anyway, you go in that garden room and you climb up on the terrace thing and you look around and there's one sitting up there. And it's, for some reason, that's the one I miss the most, even though it's kind of the easiest one. And a lot of... I mean, I don't know what easiest, but it's not that... it's not that hard to find, but for some reason, yeah. That's... yes, Randall. Was it you that said dinosaurs might not be real? I am one of those that think dinosaurs might not actually have been a thing. And this is why you don't see all of the fossils of dinosaurs, like all of the bones of dinosaurs, aren't even freaking... the ones on display aren't real. They were made, right? And they say, oh, we have the real ones in the back. Okay. Also, if you look at the physics of just how a T-Rex if you look at the ergonomics of a T-Rex, it would not, like, it's too top heavy. It's way too top heavy to walk. Like, that tail is not enough of a counterbalance. And you know, all these, why are people still not finding these today? Like, why are they still not finding a T-Rex skull? Why can't I find one? Why can't I go out to freaking my uncle's farm and dig up a skull? Like, I don't know. I think that it's very possible that they weren't real. And I don't know, people think you're crazy, but I really don't care. People already think I'm crazy. So here, have fun. So that's my thought on that. It's just like, I don't know. Ooh. I see what you did there. President Trump announced he is setting up a new government department to protect girls from troons called For Actual Good Girls Out There, although they are concerned with the acronym. I love it. Amazing. So anyway. Yeah, I don't, that's the thing. A lot of things, like, some people really don't like different conspiracies and stuff, and they won't even hear it out. I will hear it out. I will hear most things out, right? If somebody says something and it's just like, oh, this is crazy, it's like, oh, let me hear it out. Let me hear where they're coming from. It takes a lot for me to just completely dismiss and not even listen to somebody, what they have to say. Like, I'll hear it. I might not believe it, but I'll at least hear it. What's the harm in that? You know what I mean? When did the live stream start? About an hour ago. Okay, so now we got the dinosaur chat. I know. Okay, so we have Dyan Johnson with a 5 who says, it's Jussie Smollett hoax stat. I'm on my way to Chicago now to pretend to be a white guy and tell an alphabet person this is MAGA country. Yeah, find somebody who's getting home from Subway and say this is MAGA country. J Lord says, I never said we should say it's okay. I know, I wasn't saying you were saying that. I was saying some people give Christians a hard time and expect us to justify these things. So I wasn't arguing with you. I was just it just got me on the topic. But I hope I cleared that up with that. Thank you. BC with the 199 says, I like how you say Jesus. Is there a story there? What? Jesus. Was there? I thought I said it normal. I don't know. I don't know. Porg with a 5 says, I was just playing some classic Sonic the Hedgehog and it screwed up my vision for a bit. Do you know if anyone had this problem? Too close to the TV? Ooh, are you playing emulators? Are you playing with a CRT? But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I know, Randall, right? What else? What other way can you say? I don't know. I don't know. All right, so we got Jesse with a 2, says nothing. Mic drop, says nothing. J-Lord with a 2, your opinion, greatest monarchy if Judah after David. Oh, your mic. Okay, so the greatest monarchy of Judah after David. Okay, now we're talking like Israel, Judah, all that, or just specifically Judah? I'm trying to remember. I know Asa was a great king. Off the top of my head, ooh, huh? I don't know. That's a good question, though. I like it, but obviously, I mean, King David, man. If we were trying to think of, yeah. Oh, okay. Let's see what the chat says about that. I don't even know. Honestly, I don't remember which ones were kings of Judah versus Israel. Like I need to refresh myself on that. Someone said Josiah, Levi, the family of the high priest. Walt says probably Josiah or Hezekiah. Okay. Oh, someone said Esau was not great. He interbred with the Edomites. You are breaking my heart here, Mel. Where did I say Esau was great? I said Asa. A-S-A. Not Esau. But I think Asa was like king of Israel. I don't think of Judah. Like, I don't know. But I definitely didn't say Esau. Yes, thank you, chat. Asa, not Esau. Oh, Asa was Judah. Look at that. See, so I did get it right the first time. Asa. I mean, yeah, he was great. I remember that. Esau is synonymous with Edomites. He did not interbreed with them. Thank you for the clarification. Oh yeah, anyway. Yeah, not Esau. Okay, let's go ahead and let's see what else we got here. We've got Ryan, who says, please don't ever say collab again. I love you. Well, I just said it. You made me read it. Why don't you like the word collab? Because I didn't say collaboration. That was a good collaboration. TCK911 with a 499. You rock, and I appreciate you. Thank you. You rock, and I appreciate you. Hi, Slender. Bless you too. Thank you so much. V says, hey, Mal, just finished your Bible study video for the day. Thank you for those. That's the thing, man. I was so... Something that I keep telling people, because reading the Bible every single day changed my life. And I tell everybody, if it's just like, you want to grow your faith, if someone's like, wait, I don't know, like if someone's scared to really just dive into Christianity, because they're like, well, I don't know if I fully believe it, right? And it's just like, okay, well, read the Bible every day. There you go. Give yourself, tell yourself, read the Bible 1 chapter a day, every day with no exception. Read it every day. It'll change your life. That will build your faith, period. And then if someone's like, oh, I've been a Christian for a long time, but I'm struggling with this, that, or the other, read the Bible every day. That is a prescription for everything. Read the Bible every single day. It will change your life. If you haven't accepted Jesus, you should, but read the Bible every day. Accept Jesus, read the Bible every single day. If you've been a Christian your whole life, even, read the Bible every day. That is the most important thing you can do, is read the Bible daily. Like, even if it's just... So we have Steven here who says, what are the best scriptures to read? All of it. All of it. All of it. The whole thing. All of it. And I say this all the time because it's true. When I was reflecting, after I first came back to my faith a few years ago, I wasn't reading the Bible every day, just sometimes. And it was like, I wasn't on my faith wasn't as strong. And I was like, what was the difference? What was I doing different when I was a teenager and my faith was way stronger? And I was like, when I was a teenager, I did not skip. I read the Bible before I went to bed. I read a chapter of the Bible before I went to bed every day. And I would not skip on it, period. And so I was like, okay, well, I'm going to do that and see what that does. And I'm telling you, ain't nothing could transform my heart and just change my life as much as that. And it's been like 3 years now. So I'm telling you, the best thing you can do, I read a chapter before I go to bed. There's Bible apps. There's no excuse, whether you've been a Christian your whole life or you're not a Christian at all or whatever. Read the Bible every day. Do it. Someone said, how can your faith be not strong? You either have faith or you don't. You can grow your faith. Like, that's biblical. Faith can be grown. It's stronger. So I mean, look at when Jesus says, if you have the faith of a mustard seed, you can move mountains, right? Or look when he told Peter, oh, you have little faith. So yeah, faith definitely, there's levels. Like you can grow your faith stronger. So yeah, read the Bible every day. I'm telling you. And that's one reason why, because I kept telling people, guys, it changed my life. Read the Bible every day. Don't skip. Read it every day. Read it every day. And then someone was like, well, what if I don't like, what if I have attention span problems and I have a hard time with reading or dyslexic or this and that? They're like, would you just make a channel where you read the Bible? And it was like, oh yeah, that's a good idea. And like really inspired me. I think I kind of, I feel like I had a couple, and then one of my friends suggested it too, I believe, Jay, Drunk 3PO. And so it was like confirmation. Okay, I need to do this. So I did that a little over a year ago. What are we going on? Like, I can't, oh yeah, over a year ago. So I was like, okay, well now when I tell people read the Bible every day, hey, for those who maybe they're not reading it or they feel overwhelmed trying to read it, well, they can listen to me read it. No excuses. So the daily uploads there, we are almost done with I'll be done within the next couple months or so of the complete Bible read through. So yeah, whether you want to read it on your own, there's Bible apps where you can like audio listen to it, or you can listen to me read it to you on my Bible channel at Bible Time with Melanie Mac on YouTube. Then however you got to do it, but you need to receive the word of God every single day. I read it in order. I know some people will suggest, oh, start with John, start with this, start with that. I think reading it in order is the best way to understand the Bible. Just read it in order. That's what I do. And if people are like, oh, they're going to get overwhelmed because the Old Testament is like stricter and this and that, and then that's going to push them away. No, it won't. The Bible is alive. The word of God is alive. All of it. All of it. So you don't even have to read something that's applying to your life in the moment. It's still going to change your life. The fact that you are engaging with God, because people are like, why don't I hear God? I keep talking to God and I don't hear him. It's like, you don't hear God, but you're not reading the Bible? That's his word. You will hear God. You will see what he says. Read it. So yeah. Do it. So that's the thing is like, I notice even, in the Old Testament, I can be reading about something that doesn't apply to me at all, and I could be in Numbers, or for example, reading about lineages and stuff. And it's like, okay, this isn't giving me some inspiration about my life in terms of what it says when I'm just reading about a lineage. But what it is it's active fellowship with God. I'm reading the living word of God. And so it's a spiritual thing. And so if you're filled with the Holy Spirit, like it will change your life. It will grow your faith. It will change your life. So do it. Read it in order. So yeah, read it or listen to me read it or listen to somebody else read it. Just read it. You just need to hear the word of God every single day, because I don't care where you're at in your life. Don't care. Don't care if you have faith, you don't have faith, you do this and that, and anything in between. Don't care. Challenge yourself. Say, okay, I'm gonna receive the word of God each and every single day. Give it, even just, you can reassess after a month. Do it. Period. It will change your life. There's actual studies on this. There are studies on this, and it showed that people who read their Bible like it was up to that. It was at that 4 days a week mark that they started noticing actual differences. Like I suggest every day, but even at the 4 days a week mark, that's when it was like, oh, they were this percentage less likely to be alcoholics. They were this percentage less likely to participate in hookup culture, this, that, and the other. I don't remember what that whole study was, but it was insane. Like it was like, wow, this is actual huge life-changing things that are happening in people's lives just from reading the Bible 4 days a week. But I think, but I suggest every day, because it takes a few minutes. Everybody has time. Everybody has time for that. We have Ryan with the 2. S'more is Iceland butter. Sorry about all my questions. Oh, it's fine. Don't be sorry about that. That sounds great. Okay. James Kingler with the 5 says, did you see the video where an AI bot was trained to play classic Tomb Raider and duplicated Lara's voice to make comments while playing? Yeah, that was funny. I didn't watch it all, but that was funny. I remember it was making the rounds. We got Pilgrim Media with the 2 says, just bought Tomb Raider Definitive Edition on PS4. Ooh, so you're playing the reboot stuff. Well, I hope you have fun with it. It's not actual Tomb Raider, but it's a fun action series. If you want actual Tomb Raider, jump into those like remasters, classics 1 through 3, and then 4 through 6 that are coming out. But I still hope you enjoy it nonetheless. Alex Slusher with the 2 says, hello. Hi. We got Darkside Caster with the 499. Been a subscriber for a while and just wanted to say thank you, and I appreciate all you do. Thank you. That's so nice of you. Testicular Tactics with the 5 says, why can't atheists calculate exponents? They don't believe in higher powers. That's funny. Oh, we got Push-Ups with a 2. Can I still go to heaven if I like Land Before Time? Land Before Time will not keep you from going to heaven, but as long as you've accepted Jesus Christ and you follow him. Daniel Meeker with the 5 says, Melanie, God-fearing and gorgeous. Aw, thank you. I hope you have a good week too. Thank you for that nice compliment. Dark Matter Nerd with the 499 says, I look forward to you reading Revelation on the Bible Time channel. I know that's going to be good. Revelation is my favorite book of the Bible. Also, amen on reading it every day. Right on. Yeah, so I'm in Acts right now. But yeah, we'll be in Revelation soon within the next couple months. So I look forward to that. We've got Andrew with the 50. Wishing you a blessed stream, Melanie. Also, can we talk about solo leveling? Okay, hold on. I ain't reading any spoilers about stuff because I'm a couple episodes behind. But oh my gosh, solo leveling is so good. So good. But yeah, I'm really excited about it. But yeah, typically, like when I'm watching anime and stuff, even for the viewers, like let's try to avoid spoiler topics. Because if I'm like, hey, have you seen Solo Leveling? And they're like, no, I'm like, watch it. Then I don't want to tell them things about it. Yeah, too much, unless it's like non-spoiler stuff. But thank you so much, Andrew. I appreciate you. Let's go ahead, and I wanted to read this because Lady Gaga is apparently... She is wanting to fight for the crayon mafia. This is the thing, is they are losing ground, right? They are losing ground in the culture war. Trump is here. Trump is already making changes that are affecting the Troon side of things. So, and we're seeing even beyond just that, like, look at what I posted earlier today. We have, hold on, let me pull this up and then we'll go back to Lady Gaga being dumb. Okay, so we have, this just passed through the Idaho State House, 46 to 24. So we have, hold on, my screens are overlapping, so I can't see. Marriage, state's finding of the legislator and calls upon the Supreme Court of the United States to reverse the decision in Obergefell, I don't know how to say that, versus Hodges, and restore the natural definition of marriage, a union between one man and one woman. Bravo! I love this. I think we need to see this like throughout the country. We need marriage to be defined as a union between one man and one woman. None of the gay stuff. That is not marriage. The Bible tells us what marriage is, and it is not sodomites. So, hey, we can be seeing some. I think because of that, like things like this happening right now, and we'll see how far that can go in this country and all that, but they know. Right now, this rainbow, and I hate to say rainbow because like they don't own the rainbow. Like the rainbow belongs to God. God gave us the rainbow as a as a symbol of his grace, right? And so yeah, they can't have the rainbow. The crayon mafia, right? So I think they feel like they're losing ground. And so you've got like looks like Lady Gaga, and Lady Gaga's audience is so queer, right? So queer. And so yeah, she's gotta defend her audience, right? So the fight is not over for the LGBTQ plus community. Doubles down on support amid Trump admin. So let's see what she says here. So Lady Gaga is not backing down from her crusade for the queer stuff, as many members foresee a grim outlook with the inauguration of President Donald Trump. So Mother Monster, as her friends call her, like that's already okay. Okay. Promises to be there. What is she gonna do though? Promises to be there for the community as she acknowledges the 2024 presidential election was devastating for so many. She promises in a new Ellie interview, "We're not going down without a fight. We will stick together. It's going to be hard, but I'm up for it. We're up for it." I mean, look, you're just getting all of this abomination normalized, perversion normalized. Now, look, Black trans lives, and notice how they like throw Black in there because they imagine, look at, there's a ton of Christian Black people who don't support this crap. There's a ton of them. So how dare you lump Black people into these perverted movements, right? So yeah, they're trying. Anyway, so Gaga says she plans to support the LGBTQ community in small but impactful ways, which means reaching out to her loved ones feeling threatened by the current administration and being generally available for them. Right. Okay. She explained, "Yes, I'm devastated, but what does it mean for me versus someone else?" So then she says she realized supporting people with grassroots efforts is just as important as, oh my gosh, that's the thing. It's like, we saw what happened when that slippery slope was real. It did not take long at all for that slippery slope to happen and for things to get crazy. Before we knew it, they were mutilating children, literally. Oh, love is love, they said. Notice how they always use nice words and they want to make it sound nice so that they want you to feel bad for standing against it, because love is love, or they were born that way, right? And so they use these fluffy terms to try to make you feel bad for standing against it. Well, things went crazy, did they not? Things went absolutely wild. We got perversion just normalized. We had these parades going on with people doing just perverted acts in front of people, in front of children, and they're mutilating people, and they've been mutilating children, right? But even mutilating adults is wrong as well. You got men in women's bathrooms, you got men beating up women in sports. It's just insane. So, okay, my whole take on this whole thing is like, that's her audience that she's trying to pander to. She has reached an audience and she wants to enable people in perversion. She's obviously, we should love these people and we should want them to get out of these things, but they are participating in perversion. So we need to call it what it is, right? And we were manipulated into being told that, oh, you're a caring person if you tolerate this stuff. You're a caring person if you support them in this. At the end of the day, it is perversion, and the Bible is true. That was a huge wake-up call for me, was just like, whenever I saw what happened with all of this like gay stuff that turned into all this trans stuff and this and that, and it's like, wow, this really did mess up society. Because used to, whenever they label it like, oh, love is love, and it's like, oh man, that's sad. Why can't a man love another man? And you think of it like that. Oh, that sounds sad. Well, then you see what happens when perversion is normalized and when perversion is glorified and things just get crazy. And then it's like, wait a minute, the Bible's right. Would you look at that? Would you look at that? God was right. God created everything. God knows what's best. Even if we don't understand it at the time, God is right. Period. And so no matter how much people try to normalize stuff, it's like God is right and God's way is right. So we can't lose sight of that. Hold on. Let me get a couple of these super chat stuff. And then I did want to get into another topic that I had prepared. We have Dragon Dan with the 2. Do you have a public email even if you don't respond? I mean, if you have a business inquiry, I probably won't see it unless it's yeah, the likelihood of me seeing it is pretty low. But if you have a business inquiry, melaniemacirl@gmail.com. But again, probably won't see if it's just like anyone trying to have a conversation, I'm not even gonna see it. And I also don't have private conversations with people. But yeah, if it's something important or something, maybe I'll see it. Chris Cross with the 10 says the Bible is the living word of God. It's a weapon and armor against forces around you. More versed you are, the more armed you will be. Read it till you know it like the back of your hand. Yes, thank you for this. For real. And it's just like, keep reading it. What do you do when you finish reading the Bible? You read it again. And then what do you do when you finish reading it again? You read it again. And you keep doing this for the rest of your life. Keep reading the Bible. It's so important. Oh, someone said, would you be a cleric type class in Fire Emblem if you had to pick a class? You mean like what I would want to play or what I would be if I were a real life Fire Emblem character? Well, this is for some reason I always gravitate toward in Fire Emblem. I always gravitate towards like the Lance classes, like the ones on the horse. So that's probably what I would be because I don't know. That's just my favorite. I always gravitate towards those classes. On the Fire Emblem Blazing Blade, Sane was my favorite. And then like Leonie on Three Houses, I loved her. Granted, my favorite was probably either Hilda or, well, no, I would say I really liked Claude. I loved Claude actually. I married him in the game. And then but I liked Lysithea. Oh, Lysithea was my MVP. And she's a mage, so yeah, I don't know. Prided Cloth with a 10 says, just watched a video on the Roman soldier that pierced Jesus' side with a spear and how it changed his life after he said this was truly the Son of God. Which there was more info on his life after. Oh, interesting. We got Jay Thomas with a 2. Are you still streaming with the quartering? Yes, on Tuesdays and Thursdays. You can catch me on Quartercast Live. Quartercast Live on YouTube and the quartering on Rumble every Tuesday and Thursday. We've also got Hannah Claire joining us she's on with us on Tuesdays and Gothics on Thursdays. And then an assortment of hosts throughout the week on when I'm not on as well. So definitely check that out. We've got Jay Thomas with a 5. Alphabet Mafia adulterated the Rainbow 6. The Rainbow. Rainbow 6. Okay. I'm thinking of the game. Alphabet Mafia adulterated the rainbow. 6 colors instead of 7. 6 is the number of Satan. Exactly. Well, there you have it for the Rumble rants there. And hold on, I think I got one more super chat. Smooth Jam California with a 5. Hey, Melanie, found your channel recently. The video was class. Thank you. Just wanted to say your base. Thank you. Keep it up, sister. MAGA Crisis King. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you for that. Okay. Yes, Estrocast. That's what, honestly, yeah, Tuesdays are Estrocast. That's when we're on, like, it's me, Hannah Claire, and Jeremy. That's Estrocast. Then on Thursdays when me, Gothics, and Jeremy, that's our Christian cast. Aiden with the 199 says, when are you dropping a merch line? That'd be fun. I had one with like my favorite word in it, and that only lasted 48 hours before they took my shop down. So I don't know. One of these days, maybe I actually have a shop that they won't take down. So we'll see. All right, let's go ahead, and I wanted to talk about this. Oops, wrong window. So apparently there's a new your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man thing. TV show. I don't know, like on what is it on? Hulu, Netflix? I don't know what it's on. So there's a new show, your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. They've raced and gender swapped. Here we have Lizard. This is the Lizard. And this is rough because when I was a little kid, my favorite character was Lizard. I had a Lizard action figure. And it's like, what is going on? Now, this brown woman is the Lizard now. Like, what is, in what? It just shows as pure DEI purposes. It's not organic. They couldn't just make a new character of a brown woman. They had to just take an existing character and change him. So, Marvel race and gender swap the character of Lizard, aka Dr. Kurt Connors, and it's recently released Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man Disney Plus show. It's on Disney Plus because, of course. Yeah, so there's that. This is what is even going on? Even Peter Parker looks, I don't know. Isn't Peter Parker like not usually that tan? I don't know what. I don't know. That's funny. So anyway,
Parker, you're finally up.
probably gonna get like copyright.
I'll let Dr. Connors introduce herself.
Hi, Peter. I'm Carla
Hi.
Connors, currently with Oscorp's Energy Research Division.
Oh, energy research.
This is
Wow,
like
that
some
sounds
cheap
What we will eat, sleep.
3D. Oh gosh, that looks cringe. Okay, so this revelation comes after Peter Parker and Spider-Man's voice actor Hudson Thames for the show told Collider, I thought it was awesome. I mean, my biggest fear was that it was going to be annoying and woke, and it wasn't. And I was like, yes, this is great. So well written. It feels real. I feel like they told him to say that. They're like, oh, in interviews, say it's not woke. Say it's not woke. Bro, you just DEI'd the whole cast almost. DEI'd the cast with this Lizard character, like making Lizard this girl now. That's all. It's not woke. What are you talking about? They guaranteed PR train told him to do that. The PR team was like, hey, say it's not woke in interviews. He added, I'm the oldest of 5 boys, so I feel like I kind of know what's happening in their lives and in high school. And it felt like it was doing that justice. Okay, so here's the Lizard's first appearance in the Amazing Spider-Man #6, and he's depicted as a white man. I think that and he was also in the Amazing Spider-Man, the second movie. Well, no, is that the second? It was the first one, wasn't it? I can't remember if that was the first or the second one. But I didn't like it. Like, as somebody as a kid who liked the Lizard, I didn't like the Amazing Spider-Man that much. I'm just gonna be honest. I think it was the first one. But anyway, yeah, I was like, oh, finally the Lizard gets some screen time. And I didn't like how it was done. So let's go ahead and pull up. I want to show some other stuff about this too. So I guess it dropped today. So we've got here, John Delaraz has been posting about it. 100% critic score because, of course, 80% on the viewer score, but less than 50 ratings. Black lesbian Harry Osborn. So not only do we have that race-swapped Lizard, but you also got a black lesbian Harry Osborn. But it's not woke, guys. Trust me, it's not woke. What is going on? What the heck? And then also look at, hold on, let me share this thing too. You've got, no Mary Jane, no Gwen Stacy. Instead, his childhood crush is this large black woman. The large black woman is Peter's childhood crush. There is no Mary Jane or Gwen Stacy. All the women look extremely masculine and transgenderish. This is really weird. It is weird. So that's his crush. That is like a giant woman. What is a giant woman? I should say it's supposed to be a giant kid, a giant teenager woman. What is even I don't know, man. And this is the thing, is like, then they do stuff like this and they make the character, whenever they DEI characters, for example, and they make, oh, here, let's make this character a black girl. Then they make, like, look at Harry Osborn, the black lesbian now, right? So they're like, okay, we're gonna make this black lesbian, this really ugly character. And so then people are like, bro, she's ugly. She looks like a dude. And then they call you racist. And it's like, dude, you didn't even try. You didn't even try to make her cute. You know what I mean? Now, let's look at something that, you know, they keep trying to race swap April O'Neil, for example. But if you look at like the comic for TMNT, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and the Naruto crossover, and they made April black, which I don't think they should do these race swaps, but she was really pretty. So there really wasn't a lot of backlash over that because, I mean, she was really pretty. But it's just like, not only did you do a gender swap and a race swap, but you had to make Harry ugly. Harry Osborn was an attractive dude in the Spider-Man universe. And they make him this. So it's just like, okay, now when you say something, when you say, oh, look, it's the ugly lesbian that they made this character, then you'll get called racist. Because, oh, is it because she's black? You just made her ugly, bro. Like, you just made her ugly. So that's what's going on with that. So I will absolutely not be wasting my time watching this. I can't even I don't even want to hate watch it. It's like, man, I'd rather do something else with my time. We've got Jake Brown with the 499 says, I hear it is hard to find a good church. It is. Do you have any advice or insight? Love you and thank you for all that you do. Aw, thank you. I'm still trying to find a local church that I really like. Honestly, it's tough out there because the church has been, I mean, it depends. There are definitely some good ones. Personally, I like to go to Baptist churches. I like to go to a church where I feel like I'm going to be hearing a sermon that is, I want to leave that service and I want to be like, oh man, I better get my act together. I better do better. I don't want to go to a service and only have my ears tickled by some like mega church, non-denominational mega church, right? I don't want to just be told nice feel good things. Like I want to be like, oh, I got to do better. I do like Baptist churches, even though I don't fully align with all of Baptist doctrine, but most of it I do, and I like Baptist. But I mean, honestly, it's just going to take just checking different places out. You just got to do your church tour. Do the church tour until you find one that you like. And yeah, we got Bento Blaster with a 5 says, LGBT claims we want them dead, yet they have the highest suicide rate. Correct. And whenever they don't get their way on something, like look at all these troons, it's always do this or I'm going to off myself. Like, why is it that is, oh, you have to transition your kid. You have to mutilate your kid or they might commit suicide. And it's like, what the heck, bro? Like they try to scare you with that and they use that to get their way. Look at, if you think of a real human being, like somebody that you're friends with or that you're in a relationship with or something. And if they don't get their way and they say they're going to kill themselves, who's in the wrong there? Obviously the person saying, I need my way or I'm going to kill myself. They're the wrong ones. So in this kind of thing where it's just like, that's what the troons do. It's just like, oh, we have to have access to this care or we'll kill ourselves. It's like, bro, you have to have access to be taking medications or surgeries that will harm your body or you're going to do that. Like, dude, that's just manipulation and just gross. So do they fear death or not? They feel unsafe, but they're not afraid of surgery. I mean, for real, man, it's crazy. It's just wild. But that's one of those things where an actual mental condition that is wrong and nobody should be affirmed in a mental condition, just like you don't affirm an anorexic, right? You'll tell them, hey, this is wrong. We need to fix you in the head. They need fixed. They need help so that they can think right. But yeah, to mutilate somebody in the name of healthcare, that's just insane. That is just insanity. But this is where we're at. We got Andrew with the 5. If you want, Melanie, I can send you sermons from my church. There's a pastor at my church that preaches really good and really based sermons. Oh, that's awesome. That's great. Yeah. I think that's great that you have a good church that you like. I definitely need to go check out some more, um, and find one that I like better. Cause like I feel, I don't know, it can be tough sometimes, but yeah. What's the next book in the Bible that you are reading? In my personal reading time, I'm reading in Matthew, and then on my Bible channel, I just started the book of Acts. Matthew with the Canadian 5 says, I like your hair, Melanie. Curly hair really suits you. And you are correct. Mutilating someone isn't a good thing. Thank you. Yeah, I haven't worn my hair natural in months, like 5 months or something like that. It was just random. Like I found like I stumbled on something. Like I don't remember if it was like photos or I just stumbled on something where I had curly hair and I was like, oh, I need to. It's like I kind of want to wear it like that again. It's been a while. I've been straightening it. Push-ups with a 2 says, have you been to a Greek Orthodox church? No, I haven't. I've only been to, let's see, I've been to Assembly of God churches. I've been to Pentecostal churches. I've been to Baptist churches a lot. I've been to non-denominational churches. I've been to Christian Missionary Alliance churches, which I really like those. But they're not as prevalent. Let's see what else. Off the top of my head, that's all I can think of in terms of denominations. But yeah, I haven't been I haven't been to like I'm trying to remember if, yeah, I don't know. But anyway, no, I haven't been to like a Catholic church. I haven't been to an Orthodox church that I can think of. For some reason, I have some vague memory. Like when I was a kid, there was a Catholic service for some occasion. I don't remember though if that's real or not, or if I'm getting mixed up with another church that just happened to be more formal and I'm thinking it might have been Catholic. But no, like it's like my family, we're not Catholics, we're Protestant. So I know my parents wouldn't have taken us to a Catholic church unless like we were going for some friend or family member and none of my family that I know of that go to a Catholic church. So I don't think I've been to a Catholic church or an Orthodox. Jake Brown, the 199 says, hope we are good. You called me a narc, remember? Yes, we're good. No, it's funny on X, on Twitter, people will like somebody will say, oh, look, why can't I say, like they'll be like, hey, I got limited or I got timed out or whatever because I said that word. And then someone will always tag me, but at Melanie Max says it at Elon Musk. Is like, why are you narking on me? So because somebody else got limited, do you want me to get in trouble? Obviously, I'm not saying that's what you're trying to do, but people do that all the time. And I'm like, what the heck? Also, I do get limited almost every time I say it. Some people don't. So it might take a little longer, but it almost always happens. My most viral post that I've ever made where I said that word over and over. Yeah, I got limited for that one. Some guy down the block with a 5 says, curly hair squad, rise up. Thank you. Yeah, that's not... Elon Musk lied about free speech. Yeah, it's not actually truly free speech. So, yeah, but maybe one of these days, we will actually have full free speech on there. Let's see. We've got. Okay. Yeah, I don't really want to debate about denominations or anything. So I'm not going to do that. But thank you, Agro Monk, for the $5. But yeah, I'm not here. That's the thing is I've not felt it. I've not felt called to like do the whole Catholic versus Protestant discussions. I'm just like, hey, I'm Protestant. You want to be Catholic? Hey, as long as you accept Jesus Christ and you follow him, I'm not here to nitpick and argue about denominational differences. I think at the end of the day, my focus is on the lost. So yeah. Jay Thomas with a 10 says, speaking of Alphabet Mafia wanting to unalive normals, Andy has an article on the group. Ziz attacked an old man with a sword. He took out one. Oh my goodness. Now they completed his deletion before the trial. What? That sounds wild. What the heck? Okay. Well, let me see if. Oh, is Church's Chicken good? That used to be one of my favorites, was Church's Chicken, because they have like that honey biscuit thing, which I haven't had it in a long time, because I mean, I do carnivore diet. Someone else said Popeyes. I always did really like Popeyes because they have that those red beans and rice, freaking divine. But I don't eat a lot of fast food because I do on most days stay carnivore on most days. Decoy, hi. Yo, Church's Chicken, honey biscuit. I know. I remember when I would eat Church's Chicken, I would like get the mashed potatoes and gravy with a biscuit and the chicken, and I'd dip the chicken in the mashed potatoes and gravy. But I also would dip the honey biscuit in the mashed potatoes and gravy. So good. We got Bullet with the $9.99. Yes, those whole dogpiling, character assassination attempts on me and Razor. It's messed up. It is, but I'm not here to. I don't want to talk about a lot of that gossip and stuff. Because at the end of the day, it's just like a small group of people who are just really loud, and it's not going to affect our lives. So yeah, people want to know my opinions on that whole debacle, on that whole topic. Yeah, I have a 33-minute long video on it, but yeah, peeps get mad and they dogpile, same as the troons and the queers, because I mean they're kind of the same thing. They're cut from the same cloth. JR with the 5 says, I watched your video about Castlevania, and that show has some great fights in it, but its writers are the worst woke leftists around, for real. I think just people to get a job at Netflix, you probably have to be really woke. They probably make their employees sacrifice babies and stuff too. Not actually, it's a joke. It's a joke. Okay. We've got Lone Wolf on Rumble with the $10. Says nothing. Just says period. Period. Thank you, Lone Wolf. I appreciate you. And then we've got Bento with a 2. I think that's allowed. I don't know what that is. Yeah, see, I watched the first season of Castlevania on Netflix. That was like a long time ago, though. I remember, I don't remember that much about it, but I remember at the time I liked it. But yeah, it's all crazy now. Someone said Red Lobster's cheddar biscuits are good also. They are, but like, didn't they close down most Red Lobsters? Pretty insane. Season 2 was when Castlevania got woke down. This Castlevania Nocturne. I watched that. I streamed whenever Netflix had that reveal of it or whatever. Was that I don't know if they'd already been doing it and that was another season, but when they had that like 30-minute preview of it and I streamed it and I was like, oh, this is kind of torture. It just was not good. It was not. Oh, that is the F word. Do you mean like my favorite slur? In Italian. Interesting. What? Supposedly Burger King's going out of business? I haven't heard that one. I'd be shocked. Burger King? But Burger King, like, dude, when's the last time you've been to Burger King? I don't know, at least for myself. Like, it's been a long time. Like, years. Well, actually, no, I think last year. Was it last year? I think I did get burger patties there for like while I was staying on carnivore, and I just got the beef patties with cheese. So I do think but yeah, Burger King did go downhill because I remember Burger King used to be legit back in the day. And man, I think Burger King just kind of accepted, like, yeah, we have crap food, but we're here. I don't know. Bullet Shepherd with the 499 says, sorry about, oh, don't be sorry. It's okay. Just thought it was rather unfair and scummy since they're all about everyone's views are valid unless you oppose their pet sin. I mean, you're right. I agree with what you're saying completely. I just know a lot of people are hate watching me, and a lot of the drama farmers are looking. They are looking for me to say anything about this so that they can keep making content about it and keep riling people up. So that's why I just, honestly, I don't even know what they're saying because I don't watch their videos. I don't watch this stuff. And I've had nothing to say about it because, like, again, I have my 33-minute long video talking about the topic. I said everything I needed to say. So I haven't really talked a lot more about that because it's just like, I don't really have anything else to add. I already said everything I wanted to say. And yeah, I'm not, people can say whatever they want. I'm not really, I have no desire to argue with people. It's like, I already made my points, agree or don't agree. It ain't like, move on, you know? So yeah. Yeah, exactly. Don't need it. Yeah, that's the thing is I'm not going to give people material and more stuff to make drama videos and make, oh, here's something else that they can lie about me and like take out of context or this, that, or this. Like, no, I'm good. I'm good. I have no desire to interact with any of that. We've got a sombrado with the 199. I'm Mormon. Have you ever been to a Mormon church? I haven't. What I know about the Mormon beliefs, I definitely don't align with. But thank you so much for the super chat. I just encourage everybody, regardless of what church you go to or have been brought up in, just read the Bible. Read canon Bible. Read it. I'm not telling people don't go to church, by the way, but I'm just saying, read the Bible. All the truth is in the Bible. We've got JR with a 2. Dudes who are into drama are part of the LGBTQ+. I know, right? That is such feminine energy. That's why sometimes I'll get these comments from these, oh, I saw this rumor. I saw that. I saw someone said you did this or you said that. I'm just like, dude, that is the most gay thing imaginable, to have a bunch of dudes on gossip channels gossiping about people and their personal lives and talking about rumors and talking about these, like, it's just like, bro, that is so gay. I could not in any unit. Like, when I think of like one of the most masculine men that I know, my dad, when my dad sit there and watch one of these drama channels talking about somebody, no, he would be like, what even is this? He would say that's gay. Like, there's no way he would be sitting there and just listening and watching all this gossip about this person and that person. It's like, come on, man. That is such feminine energy. It's insane. But yeah, there's a lot of that. There's a lot of it. But it is pretty funny. Yeah, it's definitely gay. Well, and that's why they react the same way that the gays do. Because, well, hey, it's gay energy. But anyway, that's all I'm going to say on that. Pray for them. Pray they find Jesus. Because clearly they are really defensive about their sin. And just like the gay people are. But we can pray for them. And pray that they find Jesus and all that. How long have I been an NFL fan? Most of my life, like ever since a kid. I used to watch, I would watch football with like my family and stuff. And then, but I picked the Steelers as my favorite team when I was like 9 or 10, because I got a library book about the Steelers and I was like, oh yeah, I like them. Like, I got a couple different other teams too. I had like, I read the Cowboys book. I think it was the Raiders, like Cowboys, Raiders, Steelers. And I was like, I want the Steelers to be my team. So I picked them then. Been a Steelers fan ever since. Ugh. Should I pick the Chiefs? No, I'm good. The Taylor Swift team. Yeah, no thanks. Oh, that sign. You want to see me react to videos from is that the Asian guy who does those signs and he reacts? Oh, he's hilarious. That's that same one. Do you own a terrible towel? Yes, I own 2. I have one that I got like relatively recent, and then another one. I got a terrible towel from like whenever, because I've been a Steelers fan for a long time. So whenever we won one of those Super Bowls within my lifetime, I can't remember which one it was that I got that towel for, but yeah, I got a terrible towel. Like my dad, he would if our teams would win the Super Bowl, he would buy us like some merch, some Super Bowl merch, because that was the thing. And so my little brother's Jets fan, so he's never had any Super Bowl merch. My older brother is a Patriots fan, and he picked Patriots before they were really good. So yeah, he got a lot of Super Bowl merch. And then me being a Steelers fan, I got, a couple. So, was my dad a pastor while in the army? No, he wasn't. He was infantry. So he had to fight. And then he became a pastor after. But he always wanted to be a preacher. Like he was always passionate about that. Like, ever since his younger days. He's doing well. He had to have surgery for a lodged, like a kidney stone that wasn't passing, and he was in a lot of pain with that. But then he had surgery and he's good. He's doing good now. And like my whole family got sick too over the Christmas holiday. It was crazy, but everybody's good. Everybody's good now. Thank goodness. Jake Brown with the 199. My home team are the Vikings. Not a fan. They suck. Hey, but they weren't bad this year. Like all things considered. I mean, but yeah. Yes, kidney stones are awful. And him having one stuck, like, oh my goodness. It was stuck for like a week. So he was in so much pain with just the kidney stone being stuck in the ureter tube for like almost a week. And he finally he's like, I gotta go to the doctor. He went to the doctor and they had to do surgery. We've got some guy down the block with a 5. If you're churchless, I heard the Melanie Mac Discord is a great place for your Bible study and fellowship fix. Yes, guys, if you want just a good Christian community, I've got amazing prayer leaders there. Join my Discord. You can find it on my link tree, which I have in the description here at linktree/Melanie Mac. My Discord is linked there. Yeah, you can join there. You can have it's they talk about everything. They're not just, but there are Christian sections, and there's a Bible, like an actual prayer group. I said ureter tube, not uriner. Ureter. Oh, I know. I've had 3 kidney stones in my time, but I never had any that was lodged and stuck. The last kidney stone I had passed through the ureter tube into my bladder while I was driving. I was on a mini road trip. It was when I went to okay, hold on, I'm not gonna say, but it was for like a work, like a hosting thing. But I just remembered anyway, I was on a road trip. And so during that road trip, I was like, oh, I knew before I went on that road trip, and I had to film the next day. And I was like, oh, I knew, I could tell. I was like, this is a kidney stone. And I had these supplements that helped, like it's called Stonebreaker or whatever. So I took that, and I think that helped it pass faster. I walked through Walmart before to prep and get stuff for my road trip, and so I started driving, and I was in so much pain. It was mind over matter, because the first time when I had kidneys, I had 2 kidney stones at once. The first time, like on either kidney, it was crazy. One passed a day earlier than the other, but I didn't know. I never had a kidney stone before then, so I was like freaked out. Well, this time I knew. I was like, this is definitely a kidney stone. So I didn't want to go to the doctor or anything. I was just like, okay, I know what this is. It's excruciating pain, but just let it pass. It was mind over matter. So I was driving and yeah, it's so funny. It was only like 10 minutes before I made it to my hotel that it finally passed and went into the bladder. And I was in so much pain that drive. I just was like, just I can do this. I can do this. I was just toughing it out, man. Toughed it out. And then it was like 10 minutes before I was done with the road trip. Then it like went to the bladder, and it was like, then the pain just like that. I could tell instantly the pain just was like, oh, finally, no more pain. So yeah, that's the thing though, is yeah, kidney stones definitely they're not fun. Can I link my Discord? Can one of the mods link the Discord for chat? It's also linked in the description of the video in my link tree, but we can also get a mod to link it in chat. That would be great. Let me see. Okay, so I'm caught up on that. But yeah, that's a funny story. But anyway, thank you all so much for hanging out with me today. I'm gonna go ahead and call stream there. This was fun. Let me know if next week maybe I can play some Tomb Raider, like some Tomb Raider remaster or something, like in prep for the 4 through 6 remasters coming out here in a couple weeks, a little over 2 weeks. So I'm really excited about that. But this was so fun. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me. And yeah, I'll still be on the social medias. I'll still be making videos, all that good stuff. So I will see you all there. Thank you again. I'll catch you next time. In the meantime, go boom.